Myth Gaming have to do to keep Out of Style off the boards, it's you have to shut down the clears effectively. That's the only way. You have to always have a man in position, and Myth is going to have their hands full because Out of Style have proven themselves very lethal on the offensive all season long.
Who did you pick, by the way, just out of curiosity?
Style. I picked Out of Style.
Okay, so we're all across the board Out of Style. That is fun.
It's definitely fun. We'll see what Myth Gaming can do. Actually, they started off the game here on the right side of the pitch. Gambit's chosen the Batmobile. Gino Cop, of course, that customary Batmobile. Sorry, Gambit's in the Breakout, not the Batmobile. I saw a Batmobile on my screen and said Batmobile, but I meant Breakout.
Yeah, it starts with a B. Same thing.
Exactly. You can understand my confusion.
Tomato, potato, same.
Gambit right through one and picks the lower right-hand side. Things start off well for Myth.
Yeah, it looks like just a little bit of a breakdown on defense here.
He's got the bronze. I'm dead. Gambit, he's got the bronze banner.
Well, you know, he's okay. He's so-so. He's all right.
He's okay. Gambit's just okay.
Yeah. No, but it looked like just a little bit of a breakdown on defense there. I don't expect to see that too many times from Out of Style. We generally see, oh my gosh, Justin almost with the clip twitch worthy play there.
The nice thing about this series about Myth, it doesn't really matter how much they win. If they beat Myth Gaming, then that's just about good enough. Like that is by far away their easy scenario. They don't have to worry about a specific score line like Out of Style does, as the 3-0 is their best bet. But Myth Gaming just have to say, you know what, let's just go ahead and win the series. And a great challenge, Epic Johnny just pushing out a defender, and Lachinio almost able to go right through the middle.
Okay, so Out of Style, if they lose a game, does that do anything for Hollywood Hammers? Because I know they're so close.
If they lose a game, all that means is it relies on Phibion winning.
Okay.
Instead of them just beating the Hammers in one game.
Got it. Okay. So ideally, they want to sweep
ideally,
right now.
Ideally, they sweep because then Hammers just have to lose a single game, regardless of the outcome of the entire series. Epic Johnny tries to go slow, and Prem out in front has that one covered too.
And the ability to just land on his wheels and immediately jump up and know where that ball's coming and make the save, such a heads-up play.
Epic Johnny not the best clear, goes right at Gambit. Lachinio out of the net. Has a little bit of space to work with. Justin for the pass. He tries to actually take it himself, quickly realizing Lachinio up for it already, and Johnny is said trying to generate those extra opportunities. Justin a little bit too early on the boost deny attempt. That will leave a nice high pop. Gino and Prem both commit, and they say, hang on a minute, we need to reset ourselves. They're able to juke out Lachinio pretty well, and that guy buys them a little bit of time to get set.
They need to be careful, though. That's the second time they've done that this game. Obviously, it hasn't hurt them yet. They haven't been scored on, but if they continue to do that, expect Out of Style to pick them apart.
Gino figuring out, actually ended up leaving the ball for Johnny. Keeps it close, the 1-2 tap. Thankfully, the third member, Lachinio, nowhere to be found. It's finally out of the midfield. There comes the contest. It's Gambit and Prem, the quick slide around. They say, wait, do you have it? No, and now it's going to rely on some more pressure being relieved from the orange half. Justin wants it all himself. And Out of Style, they're feeling a little antsy too on the offensive side of things.
How many times do you see Justin up in the air and you go, please, oh, please do this. That looks so awesome. Please score.
This one out in front, the only one there. Prem tries to keep it close for Gambit. Does beat out Epic Johnny. Not fast enough to get around Lachinio, but he is able to get a perfect read on that ball. He got punted up the side wall. He was almost rewarded a nice free shot on net. Lachinio over to the right side of the pitch, kept away by Gino.
Out of Style really playing just uncharacteristic right now. Doesn't look like their aggression's there. The passing plays they're so known for, we haven't seen any develop so far.
Gino downfield, out into that space again. Nobody there except Myth. Soft tap, tries to go to the right side. What a place shot from Gambit, my goodness.
Just puts the English on it to just pull it around, and the defender was not expecting that. Great placement. Both Epic Johnny and Lachinio bunched up in the same corner. They should have spread out, each basically taking a post, and you basically cut that net in half of what you have to defend.
Either way, absolutely disgusting shot from Gambit all the way around that ball. It's so tough. The reason it's such a good shot is because of how much power he was able to generate on that ball from the wrong side of it. Definitely a beautiful display from Gambit. Been around a long time. Good to see him return to form.
There it is.
Johnny tries to go back to Justin. Fortunately for Myth, cut it a little bit too sharp.
Well, it's good to see that, okay, the passing plays are still there. They haven't changed it up too much. This is still Out of Style, and this is still the rival series team that we know and love, but looking like they may just drop game number 1.
not quite pinpoint with the passes. They've got the ideas down. They're in the right places. They're just not quite placed properly. And Gino right over the defender in the corner, out to Gambit.
Beautiful plays coming up, and I love the heads-up play. Gino wrapping this around. Gambit seeing the defender at that far post. He decides to go right and keep it away from him. 3-0. This one is in the bag for Myth Gaming.
And with that, you can definitely be rest assured that for the most part, Out of Style's second place hopes a chance at that rival series promotion tournament. It all comes down to how Fibion plays, and Hammers have proven themselves a consistent team. Well, both of those teams have had their fair share of shakeups, but that one kept out by Lachinio right at the brink. 20 seconds just about remaining here in game number 1, and Out of Style gonna have to wait all the way to match number 4 and win this series later on.
It's going to be difficult. Myth Gaming is looking so on point right now.
Ooh, Latch, hello. Okay, just a nice little catch off the sidewall, takes it themselves. It says no clean sheets for game 1. We'll get something going for game 2.
So they have dirty sheets because they played in the mud.
Wait, what? Well, if we were on Farmstead, I would 100% agree.
Hey, there's grass on the field. Just because there's nice carbon fiber
it's
in
turf,
the box.
Baby, that's not grass, that's turf.
Oh.
It's different. My goodness, they're going to make it a game. Justin off the kickoff.
Yeah.
Do you believe? Do you believe, Subi?
I believe. Do you believe?
No. I think Myth Gaming here on this next kickoff going to tighten things down, leave somebody in net, and say, let's not give this one away.
This is where you try and purposely have the ball go in your own zone, or not.
Well, no, not enough height, and that will be it. Game number 1 over to Myth, Out of Style. Now reliant upon Fibion, but first, they have to beat Myth Gaming, because if they don't beat Myth Gaming, then it doesn't matter. Hollywood Hammers can do whatever they want.
This is so crazy. Just the fact that, I mean, they could either be in or they're out. It's just nuts to know that there's so many variables that put Out of Style in or make them out of style.
Yeah, nailed it, actually. Like, to a T, that would yes. They'll put Out of Style if they don't win.
I don't know.
So it's you're in control of your own fad destiny. Instead of having to wait for the fad cycle, just win your game here and stay in style.
You know what's crazy to me? The fact that both teams each had 7 shots on net this game did not feel like that at all.
Well, a lot of that Out of Style offense kind of came in that last 10 seconds. They got credited with 2 shots, of course, Lachinio from the side and then the kickoff. So overall, Myth Gaming, really good job. Gambit and Gino Cop, huge job. Like, Prem said, I'll be back there if you need me.
Hey, if you guys need me, just
yeah, it's
give
like
me a call.
I'll just hang out, make sure I've got boost, and I'll clear the ball if it comes back here. You guys have fun, and it worked out pretty well for them.
Yeah, you're just waiting for those long clears to be able to just those nice booming shots where it just almost kisses the ceiling and then rolls down.
It's a good start, but Out of Style now have to figure out a way through Myth. They say, hey, no problem. We're on the board first. We're getting off to a good start. And that's definitely one of their easiest ways into the top 4. Myth Gaming fighting for that number 4 spot. With a win against Out of Style, it comes down to how well Ambition play their next series. This one off that back wall. Epic Johnny has a chance. It's going to be a really tough play. Lachinio going to just lend a helping hand and make sure it finds its way into the lower left-hand side.
I don't think Myth Gaming knew that Epic Johnny was completely out of boost at this point.
Oh,
or
Gambit
maybe
missed
it's just
a read.
Gambit whiff.
Yeah, Gambit missed.
Maybe that attributed to that a little bit. Yeah, you can't miss those. Those are very difficult for the average player, but for a player like Gambit, that is just your bread and butter. You got to be able to clear those balls off your back wall.
They're just so used to hitting them off the back wall into the net, and you have to hit it off the back wall out to the side.
True.
Clearly completely different. Epic Johnny off to the side. This one, Justin able to catch it on a nice dribble, quickly shut down. However, Gino Cop applying the pressure out of the midfield. Justin, risky pass. Actually, it beats 2, though. Gambit in a very tough spot. He's not going to miss it that time. Gets that perfect timed clear off that back wall, and it is return fire for Myth.
Oh, and that's a dangerous clear from Justin as that ball's going up. Gino's putting it down. Lachinio was waiting, though, and here comes Justin.
Oh, Gambit's the man out of the midfield this time around, it would seem, and he's done a heck of a job. Gino tries to get that out into space. Prem probably didn't have that boost to go forward and really continue that push from Myth. It's going to allow that ball all the way back over onto the blue side. Justin going to scamper on back, says Lachinio's got it. I'll challenge in the midfield. Right at Lachinio. Tough play off the back wall. Prem makes sure out into space. Justin reading it nicely. Epic Johnny with a follow through. Actually, they're going to go for a few more touches off that back wall, and that will be plenty of time for Myth to recover.
Yeah, a lot of teams will scramble after the second shot goes off that backboard. But Myth Gaming easily reading it, easily clearing it, and just like that, here they come again. Nice clear downfield from Gino.
Both old school players latching Gino Cop. Had some words as that one just smashed off the bar. Gino trying to get a very tough angle and a double tap down and in. Gino Cop says, I've got boost in the tank. I'm going to use it.
Oh my goodness, that is just nutty. Peanut butter nutty. Look at him double tapping this one down and basically hitting it directly at the ground, and off of its bounce, it almost comes off the crossbar. Insane.
So I noticed that Gino Cop, he had the gold banner. So that means that obviously Prem is wearing the silver one. They have to complete the trifecta. They have to complete the trifecta. And that is a huge tangle up in front of the net for out of style, and they say, wait, who has it? And it doesn't matter.
Yeah, no one was in net when Gino put this on, so all three scramble. Communication just breaks down, so Johnny goes for it when it should have been Lichinio to clear that ball away, put it in that far corner, and Justin trying to put the nice bicycle kick to flick it up. Can't get the power on it, and 2-1 in favor of Myth Gaming.
Gambit out to Prem. Nice back pass, making sure they remain in possession over the head of Johnny. Lichinio is going to have to scramble. Flips a little bit too early, maybe trying to read that touch from Gino Cop. It's 3-1 out of nowhere.
Did he get played?
We'll find out. That's what instant replay is for. There's no way Lichinio biffed that. There's no way.
I think his cat came and sat on his mouse and activated the boost and jump at the same time or something. Like, that is,
man,
so unlike Lichinio there. That is an easy save. He should have that all day long. And out of style, down 2. Near halftime, they could be facing the second loss of the series.
Definitely like to get one on the board quickly. Gino out to Justin, cleared away. Prem, that sidewall. Justin can't find the chance either. Lichinio has to clear this ball downfield. No interference able to be ran by Justin out in front. Prem skims it off the tires, off the back wall. There's a demo, and Gambit and Gino Cop just going to figure out, you know what, we got a little bit of time. Let's waste it.
Oh. And just under halftime, Out of Style needs to start making their move. Don't want to be put in that scenario where you're under a minute, chasing 2 goals. Got to be in that comfortable position where you're only down 1. You've got plenty of time to work with.
Off that back wall, Prem able to make a heck of a read off the clear. Justin is able to find some space. Gino has to buy some more time on the backside. Going to grab that corner boost, and again, these passes from Out of Style, they're so close. They're toward their teammates. They're just off the mark by a little bit. It's really limiting their ability to really get this ball downfield.
Could it be nerves? I know Lichinio was up late last night. He was tweeting he wants to be back in the RLCS. You've gotta think that nerves have to be a factor in this.
Definitely a lot riding for both these teams. The good thing, if you're Out of Style, regardless of what happens, you are guaranteed a spot in next year's Rival Series. Myth, you're just fighting to stay in and avoid the nightmare that is requalification. It's such a grueling process.
Yep. You know what we didn't even touch on?
What?
The desk didn't even touch on? Lichinio against Gambit, Season 1 teammates.
They are Season 1 teammates.
And going head-to-head right now, trying to prove whose team is better.
You have to wonder if it's an old-school gentleman's battle. Lichinio and Gambit. Part of that old-school super team, iBuyPower with Grenovi. Gino Cop taken away. Lichinio not able to run into Gambit there. Justin right around that corner. That's a nice high skip. Gino Cop, a very tough read. Feeds it out to Lichinio. Keeps it high, and that's just going to have too much lift on it. It'll be an easy clear for Myth out to the corner.
Uh-oh.
Ooh, a little bit of a breakaway. Prem figuring out this one-on-one over the top. Lichinio bit, and Prem smacks it in.
Hook, line, and sinker, and my, Prem came out with a nice, juicy bass after this. Lichinio gets caught in no man's land, and Prem just has to follow up his nice flick. 3-goal lead, 36 seconds remaining, looking like...
Myth's looking good. Myth looking good.
Did I not say they were looking good?
You said they were looking pretty good. And
pretty good.
If Myth win this game in a clean, the series in a clean 3-0 sweep, they're set up for a 3-0 sweep. That would guarantee them top 4 over Ambition.
Ooh, they want that.
They definitely want that. This one out to mid. There's a demo, and it finds another one. Gino's got 4 in game 2.
Oh my goodness, this team has awoke. Who woke up this beast? I don't know, but Prem wrapping through, disrupting the defense. This game is all but in the books. Myth Gaming is going to take the lead and put Out of Style on match point.
It's going to be a heck of a series then. It becomes this huge mental battle if you're out of style. You get crushed in game 2. There's no other way to put it. GinoCop, in the first 2 minutes of the game, let alone in 30 seconds, got himself a hat trick. You can't find the back of the net for another 4 minutes of play after they scored in the first 10 seconds. You're saying we start off really well, and they just get shut down immediately. Myth Gaming on fire right now.
And I know game 1 looked close on the score line. It was 3-2.
Yeah,
but no.
But no.
It was not. It was not. And this one, just showing again, not even close. 4 shots from Lachinio, Justin and Epic Johnny. Nothing. Justin just with a couple saves. He has the Savior medal, and all that shows me is that they were scrambling on defense.
And Myth Gaming pouring on the heat over on the offensive side of things. What, 11-14? Nuts. It's like, did you ever just sat there and put balls off the back wall over and over and over and said, I mean, they'll go in eventually. And then GinoCop's like, yeah, I know, I've got 3 of them. Oh, excuse me, 4 of them. It's like, that was one of the most textbook victories for Myth Gaming we've ever seen. It was so surprising at how easy they made it look to just shut down Out of Style. They said, yeah, you're clearing the ball downfield, and yeah, we're right there.
Well, and that's not what Out of Style is known for. They're known for slowing the ball down, dribbling the ball upfield, ditching it left or right to a teammate. In my opinion, that's what they're known for, not those booming clears.
Well, they get it quick out of their own half. That's really the big thing. It's like how they get it out of their own half. Always been through the passing game, but it's just like they're so quick and effective on their offense, and to see that effectiveness snuffed out with such relative ease is impressive for the Myth squad. And all they have to do now, you get a 3-0 sweep here, Ambition's hosed. Like they have to lose. Myth has to lose 1 less game than Ambition in both of their games. Ambition's already dropped 1 game. They dropped 1 game in their first series. With a big 3-0 win here for Myth Gaming, it'd be absolutely ridiculous.
Oh, Prem almost took out Epic Johnny to allow that ball to just mosey its way into the net.
GinoCop out into space. Prem trying to run some interference. Actually got a piece of him, and GinoCop again finds the back of the net.
Where is the defense? All 3 members of Out of Style pushed forward in that offensive zone, in the box, essentially, of Myth Gaming. And that was just simple for Gino to put that ball in the net.
And out of nowhere, because I know we were all talking about this during the break between Europe and NA. We're all thinking, it's like, okay, your top 3, Out of Style, Myth, or Out of Style, Fibion, and Hollywood Hammers. Does Out of Style have a chance at top 2? And now it's looking like they're going to have to settle for 3rd place because Myth Gaming has came out here and put on a clinic, and Jinna says, yes, I can do things too.
This was one where it's like, please do it. Look at him freestyling. Come on and make it. And he does. GinoCop gets a touch on it. Doesn't matter. Justin dunks that home for the tie.
And you need that if you're Out of Style.
Even Gambit says nice shot. He recognizes respect where respect is due.
And it's like, if you're Out of Style, your whole team is built off this absolutely insane mechanical skill. Quick, driving force. You're used to scoring quickly, and you're used to scoring often, and to see Justin pull out a beautiful solo goal like that, that's enough to light the fire back under your team. You're feeling like, oh my goodness, they destroyed us in game 2. It's good to have an equalizer like that come out from your star player, Justin.
And their only hope is a reverse sweep. So what better way to start that than with a freestyle goal from Justin to get his team woken up. But that's a bad touch.
Clear, and the stolen boost from GinoCop. Lachinio says, I don't care. That boost was overrated. Johnny off the back wall, follow through by Justin's going to be late. Towards the side. Gambit wants the read, trying to get this out to Prem, but that would have been a beautiful angle if he could get that out that way. Uh-oh, missed clear, latch goes high. Epic Johnny with a follow-through, picks it out to the left. And Out of Style, just struggling to convert. Justin can't go through 2 defenders. Prem finally comes in to secure the clear. Will challenge Johnny out towards the net again. Myth holding fast, but they're a little bit on the back foot.
Oh, nice back pass from Justin to Lachinio. But Lachinio and Epic Johnny unable to connect on that, but they're not done. The pressure is still mounting.
It's surprising to see Myth Gaming stretch so thin and have Out of Style not be able to convert all of these chances. They're just scrambling for boost on the orange side of things, having to make these very difficult challenge. And Out of Style is just somehow not able to find the back of the net. They're all strapped for boost except GinoCop. Finally a nice long clear there. Prem has to time this clear and he nails it.
Yeah, and finally gets the boost, but it might be a little late, but Gambit with the nice save. Here we go, halftime, all tied up, Out of Style on match point. They cannot lose this.
This one, Justin, out towards the middle, kept away. Gino, not the best clear. Thankfully, he's got Prim over on the other side, feeds Gambit. If we're talking about what Out of Style does, Myth Gaming pulled it out of their playbook.
Oh my goodness, what a turnaround to just find the cherry picker down the field. Gambit wide open, and just the realization, the heads-up play to find him, so beautiful.
Good look for Myth Gaming currently. They may not be able to fight for the promotion tournament, but they can secure themselves a spot in the next season of Rival Series. A little bit of a double commit on the back wall. GinoCop down under Justin. Able to get through one. Epic Johnny has another chance at the ball right over the top, and again, a nice quick equalizer for Out of Style.
Exactly what they needed. They did not want to find themselves down in the trenches again. Down in the last seconds, Epic Johnny coming in, really just swooping in. And if you're a Hollywood Hammers fan, you've got to love this right now. You've got to love the fact that Out of Style could possibly get swept right now.
If you're a Hammers fan, you're loving this. If you're Ambition, you are hating this. You are like, no, how this cannot happen. And you're just saying, Out of Style, please win this game. And it's not going to help when Prim goes from the opposite end of the pitch.
And he goes the opposite end completely because GinoCop takes out the last man back, and he's just waiting, just in case it goes off top post. Crossbar, rather.
T-bar, crossbar, the real MVP, any one of those three, doesn't really matter.
I prefer real MVP. That's a good one.
Gambit over onto the blue half. Johnny up the back wall. Achinio comes up empty, followed through by Gino out to Gambit. One at a very tight angle. Prim up quickly out of the midfield. Can't find that pass out to middle. Justin comes up, no touch, and Achinio had to make a nice quick adjustment, and that delayed that push out of this blue half again.
Look how spaced out Myth Gaming's playing right now, realizing, hey, if we just hold on to this lead, we're going to win this. We're going to sweep Out of Style. They are not leaving the defensive end until they know they have possession of the ball.
And the thing that Myth Gaming are doing so well, it's like they're not afraid to send one player because they're timing their challenges so well that they say, you know what, even if I miss this, I know I've got a guy that is going to be behind me to cover. That second option, Lachinio wanted it off the back wall. Finally one almost slipped through the cracks of Myth. They've definitely been very thin over on the defensive side of things a few times this time around. That demo might be just enough. Johnny has to pick a spot, has no power. Gambit to Justin, left side, and Justin again finding an equalizer, but can they pull out in front?
Threads the needle on this one. I thought, okay, he's gonna go for a slow little poke, and he goes just as hard as he can. Far left post, 60 miles per hour. Tied up, under a minute. This is what you want if you are an Out of Style fan.
It's a fight for Out of Style. Ambition watching this one, praying that a blue team can rack up a victory and give them a chance to sweep incognito and get that fourth place spot. Epic Johnny to Justin. Gambit clears this nice and long. Has a bit of a backflip error, still pulled out an Out of Style player. It's a bit of a fast break. Gino in a very tough spot. He is doing such a brilliant job buying time, but it's not enough. Epic Johnny gonna come home, smash it into the right side.
Oh, and you called it perfectly. He just got wrapped around, turned around, and didn't know which way was forwards or backwards, and the Chinio put the pressure on the 50-50, basically neutral, and all Epic Johnny had to do was just come in, slam it home, the 1-goal lead in favor of Out of Style.
The reason that's so good from Lachinio is he timed it perfectly. He saw GinoCop is in this incredibly difficult position on the back wall and says, okay, I just have to wait until he puts himself close to net and I can just muscle it through with my momentum. And it was so well executed, and that is a big goal for Out of Style, but here's a chance. Prim to the left side, Justin smacks it out. Out towards the middle, GinoCop got caught rotating back to net, expecting a little bit more speed out of Style. Jam it over to Prim. They're going to get tied up here, and this would be such a big win, and it's not going to happen. Out of Style salvage the sweep, more importantly, if you're an Ambition fan, save Ambition's chance at getting a spot in next season's Rival Series. And Myth Gaming say, you know what? That's fine. That's fine. You can have one. You can have one.
And Out of Style says, that's fine. You know what? I like reverse sweeps.
How hard could it be? But what a turnaround from the previous game. Out of Style, they said, how many shots did they have? They had 4 last game or something like that?
Well, a little.
Basically
smidge.
0. Basically 0. This is Out of Style. That's 15 shots. There we go. We've found them. They're alive.
Well, hello. And Justin is alive.
And the thing is, Myth Gaming, 4 shots. 4. 75% shooting effectiveness.
9 saves to 1.
Yeah. 9 saves to 1.
That right there just says, okay, yep, know who won that one.
A little bit surprising, though, that this should have been
A blowout.
a 7-3 game for Out of Style. But a heck of a job from Myth Gaming, locking down on defense. Had to make a lot of tough saves. Not able to get their guaranteed 4th place with this sweep of Out of Style. Still have a shot. Relies on how Ambition plays in their next series. If you're Myth Gaming, you say, you know what? We win this one, and Ambition drops 1 to Incognito, we're in. And that's all you can ask for.
You ask for wins and money?
Well, you don't have to ask for the money. You'll be paid the money. But because you've earned it. You've earned it.
What place do I get?
Well, you get the congratulations, you casted Rival Series place.
Oh.
And if you were to ask me, definitely a far grander prize.
The prize is getting to sit alongside you and just get to smell your musk all day long.
My musk. I think I just got butterflies. That's Gino Cop gonna have to figure out a way to get Prem in on this play out of the midfield. This one all the way across. Gino Cop figuring out how to go around. Out of Style. Trying to figure out how to get this ball cleared away. Finally, Justin says, I've had enough, and he'll just dive at it out of the midfield.
30 seconds in the zone of Out of Style there, and they're not done. Here comes Gino looking for the pinch with Gambit, but couldn't connect as Justin swoops in at the last second to disrupt that play, and here comes Out of Style.
Justin, tough angle, and Gambit's right out in front, making sure it got out to safety towards that corner. Lachinio, though, again, with that well-timed pressure for Out of Style. Justin towards net. That's going to find its way home, and what a beautiful shot out of the midfield.
It is so fun watching Justin. Like, this guy just can hit the net wherever he is. Look at the way he positions his car. He's going to the right, but he turns his car to the left and flicks the last second, so it goes. I don't know how he got that much power on it. He's a magician.
He is a wizard, I can confirm. This is now Lachinio off that kickoff, and Gino Cop again. Nice job getting it out towards that corner, but now the pressure mounting. Johnny is up a little bit too early for that ball, not able to make the adjustment.
He wanted a really cool montage shot.
In the Rival Series, it's like, this is the place to style on your opposition, clearly.
Well, Justin's already done it once.
He's done it a lot. Justin has lit up the scoreboard with highlight after highlight all season long. Gino Cop and Gambit have been the front two for Myth all season long, and we'll have to see if they're able to find that success again in Game 4. Justin cleared downfield. It's going to be a race. Gino says, I'm not going to win that. He said he can do it from anywhere on the pitch, and this time he goes 3/4.
Well, the idea was right from Prem. It just wasn't hard enough, and Gambit was too far pushed to that left side in Out of Style zone. Justin saw it, and he said, all right, I'm going to go ahead and just fire this all the way down the field, and it bar downs 2-0 Out of Style.
If you're Myth, you got to stop the train while it's just getting started. They almost had it grounded without even getting it out of the station. Out of nowhere, Out of Style brought out that phenomenal game number 3 performance. Johnny and Justin combining for so many goals. The passives have started to come alive. In the first 2.5 games, they had 4 out of 5 unassisted goals, and now the next 4 after that, they've all been assisted. The passing really starting to come back to life for Out of Style.
Oh, baby.
And another one. My goodness, Justin making it rain.
You know what? It's time to go buy those hats, because when you're done watching him, you're going to be out of them. Hat tricks all over the place. And he finds the net no matter where he is. He was up close, he was left side, and that one back right.
Back right. He needs the midfield and the close left.
To complete the game of horse.
And then the ceiling. Because you need 5. So, well, I guess the ceiling. That would be 5. We'll make it 6 with a horse with an exclamation mark.
Horsey.
Yes. Horsey. if you're Justin saying, match me if you can. I prefer the exclamation point off the ceiling, but you know, I like Horsey better. And
It's more fun.
I must yield to you, Subi Smash. You definitely made this
There we go.
5 weeks something to look at as Gino Kopp finds the right side.
There we go. That's how you're going to be out of style, with the nice demos coming downfield, trying to disrupt them. And the team bump on Lachinio right before he gets demoed to throw him out of position. 3-1, it is very doable, but that
start.
reverse sweep is really alive.
Good start for Myth Gaming, back in the right direction, and this would be a huge win for Myth. They have to get one more on the board before you really say they'll have a chance, and we'll have to see if Out of Style, especially Justin, able to keep up all this pressure that he's found, but a beautiful setup. Gino Kopp goes softly towards the right-hand side. Gino will just push this one out. Little pinch from Myth Gaming, hard off that corner. Long clear, it's a bit of a stretch for Johnny, and he just muscles that one towards the lower-hand side. Really went and got that ball, my goodness.
He went out of his way to get that ball, and unfortunately didn't go in because it was a very nice shot. Myth Gaming really controlling the midfield well right now. Prem putting that one down, but Justin is there, and he's on fire, so you're not getting that by him.
Gino Kopp had such a great setup, and it all came down to placement there for Prem. Had to go all the way over to the left side, just well defended by Out of Style. Out, Prem, not a lot of boost to follow up, leaves it up to Gambit. To tap, actually come up empty. Lachinio tries to go over the top. A little bit of space, surprising that Out of Style had to close distance there instead of just beat the opposition. Prem downfield, Gambit lets it go, delayed backflip. I don't know what he was thinking, but it would have been sick. And all you could say at that point is, Gambit, you're insane. But, I don't have to.
Nope, he knows it. Everyone knows it. Viewers know it.
Ooh, really nice job by Johnny. He saw that defender on the left-hand side, made sure to get to the right.
Exactly. If that defender's going to hit the ball, he can only hit it one way, and that is to the right. So he puts it right, and that's where the ball ends up going. And 3-goal lead. Looking like Out of Style is going to force game number 5.
This looks exactly like a series that Out of Style had last week. The first 2 games in the series struggled to get the offensive going, and then the last 2 games in the series just lit the scoreboard up. They're doing the exact same thing here. Justin, Latch, and Epic Johnny getting things done on offense. They want another one. Prem keeps this one away, but 40 seconds remaining. It's tough to say, but we're looking at game 5, and Gino lets it get halfway in, but not 100.
You can never go 100% in, because that's a goal.
Yes? Yes, it is.
So if you're trying to save the ball, don't let it go all the way in the net.
I agree. That is true. Is this one out against the sidewall? Justin, a great pass out to the middle. Lachinio just going to bide his time, and more than happy to let the time tick down to 0 here in game number 4. Out of Style, still aren't done though. Justin off the back wall.
He is so rad. He is so fun to watch.
Well, let's watch.
That's what I'm doing. You know what? There's times where it's like nothing needs to be said. All that you need to do is sit back and appreciate the mechanical skill, the ability to go up and
grab your popcorn and watch some Rocket League.
Yes. Yes.
They've done the right thing here. Out of Style. It's so impressive to always just see that switch just flip on for them. It always takes them a little bit to get started. Gambit says we're not going into game 5 without a little bit of something behind us, and he tries the length of the field by himself.
Yeah. He said, Lachinio, you don't have one, so I'm going to put one on it. We have a little bit of a rivalry going on between us, so I just got to prove to you a little bit better. But teams are what matter here.
Teams indeed, and the kickoff actually finds its way all the way up. Prem tries to keep it. Gambit, do they get 3? No, they do not. Out of Style. Oh man, it's even if they